Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guys. So I'm back here in Sector 2. So I've already covered Sector 1 feats in another video. There'll be a link in the description below if you're interested in that, as well as to my Swagger for Life tool where you can see all the guides I created. But now let's just get started. Before we hop into Sector 2 and go through the feats, let's first have a look at the global feats. So this was after day 1 when I completed everything that I've shown you in my Sector 1 video. That's where I'm at with global feats. As you can see, after day 1 making quite good progress with all the feats. Obviously the two that will be the closest one are the one with bounty hunters and smugglers. But the other ones, you know, making very good progress here. Should be probably done with them halfway through, really, looking at these. But we'll see how it goes, obviously. We'll have a look at the end of Sector 2 as well, how I'm progressing. Now in Sector 2, the feats, we got 4 feats again. So we got Flawless Victory. So this you have to win 20 battles without losing a unit. It's nice to see that this feat has been moved to Sector 2, where enemies are not as difficult as before, because I think last time this was in Sector 4 or 5, I can't remember anymore, where enemies were a lot more difficult already to win against without losing any unit. So definitely good to see this has been moved to Sector 2 now. We've got Nightsisters yet again in Sector 2, winning 14 battles. Now luckily the Zealous Ambition disc has been fixed, so again your Talzin, Daka and Asajj will be doing big hits. Especially the AoEs there with Talzin are going to be devastating. We do have the Beskar Breaker where we have to inflict armor shred 20 times. Now we got plenty of characters that can do that, so I'll definitely show you a few teams how you can get this easily done in a few battles. And finally, probably the one that aside from Nightsisters will take the longest is gaining stealth, but even this, you know, you can just play through the whole battles and then not even worry about it. So really the only feat we'll have to come back here probably to do is the Nightsisters one. It's just because of obviously the stamina. There's only so many Nightsister battles you can do every day. So overall these feats look pretty straightforward, in one way maybe easier even than Sector 1. But anyway, let's first look at the discs I collected here in Sector 1 that I'll be playing through the Sector 2. So I've got Unstable Decelerator, so whenever you deal damage to an enemy, they lose some turn meter. Got Caustic Emissions, applying damage over times. I'm still waiting to see will there be a weak point / spot disc available that I can boost the damage, but so far I'm yet to see anything relating to the stacking offense. So maybe those discs won't be at all available this time. I've got Perseverance, so I picked this one up right after the final boss battle, and I really love it because anytime any unit uses an ability, they call themselves to an assist. So pretty much any unit will be double tapping, which is really cool. It really allows you to do more hits, especially, you know, with the support characters with the Zealous Ambition disc. Now because you know, I didn't find any stacking offense sort of disc, I'm using now here Power, that just gives you flat boosting offense and damage, so at least something, even though it's not stacking. I've got Vitality, giving more health and protection so my guys can take more hits. And then also this plays nicely with the Zealous Ambition disc so that your healers and support gain offense equal to the 44% of their max health. So it plays very nicely there with Vitality. So my support and healers will be doing some big hits, as you will see in the videos. So okay, these are the discs, the feats. I'll just now hop in the first battle for today versus Nightsister node here. Yes, they are over prepared. Nightsister seems like always they are. And you know, remember we have that Smuggler global feed, so I think like this is a good team to take my Smugglers in and try and, you know, start working to that global feed here. So after some feedback from video 1, many of you were asking about my mods, so I'll try now and show you the mods from all my teams before I go into the battle, just that you can see what kind of mods I had on these. As you will see, for my Smugglers and Bounty Hunters, most cases you will see very good mods with them just so they can actually get the job done, whereas some of the other characters that are powerful enough themselves, they didn't really need that help at all. Alright, let's hop into battle now, and you will see the disc when how many times Han will shoot. Look, Han shot 3 times, just he get an extra shot there from that was it Perseverance disc that I showed you, that you get extra attacks. So obviously we want to go after Daka first. No zombie here, so we don't need to worry about the revives. Throw down their Days with Nest, so they can't gain bonus turn meter. There goes Talzin. Now Talia's got a dispel, so we'll probably want to keep her under control. And there you go, that's why I modded here my vet hunt for potency to make sure he lands those ability blocks. Working on Talia next, down she goes. And only after Asajj, there you go, see everybody double tapping, which is pretty cool because it gives you a little bit of extra firepower there. There you go, my first flawless victory of this sector. So that's how you can use Smuggler's Kit versus this kind of Nightsisters team. I saw a couple of them throughout the sector, so I use them again there. And then whenever I do see Padme team, I bring out my bounty hunters, because usually these Padme teams, they are not the fastest out of the gate. So as long as you do put some good speed on your bounty hunters, and I'm also using Django Lead here, he gets extra plus 30 speed, and as well his contract versus teams with Kenobi is easier to trigger because you don't get stuck behind the taunt. I just put my best kind of mods on them to make sure they're fast enough, because that steadfast retribution will really eat you very quickly. But if you're so fast, you basically take so many turns before enemy even gets a turn. So even though your guys are like, you know, living by a thread, the enemy never really hardly takes a turn, so your guys still survive. And with Django, you know, whenever his contract is triggered, your guys, when they take a turn, they'll get bounty hunt resolved. They essentially get an extra life there if they do get defeated. So it, you know, it allows you, even with kind of, you know, 3-star G-Raid Fennec Shan, hopefully she can stay alive so I can get another flawless victory here. So we can do burning. Unfortunately, yes, we are stuck behind the taunt. Kenobi a little bit, but some of these guys can ignore. Alright, let's see if we can get ability blocks so Padme will not cleanse, and boom, there goes the contract already. Blow up Anakin. Perfect. So putting these bounty hunters that, you know, we have to rally for Executor and unlocking Galactic Legends, let's put them to good use. Okay, come on, Fennec here. Barely hanging in there. Remember, we got the armor shred feat to do, so let's go ahead, use the arm, apply their 2 armor shreds on Padme with Fennec. So that was huge there. Also, you know, getting the armor shred at the same time. Yeah, there we go. Always, you know, especially here with Django and Boba, they'll be getting most of the kills anyway. Oh, that was a big hit with Boba, because we also have a global feat where you have to defeat enemies with Django and Boba. So, you know, we tackle lots of feats in here with his bounty hunter team. Alright, let's move on to the next battle for today's video. But first, let me just show you, see, I've got 4 armor shreds, 2 flawless victories after 2 battles, so already making some progress here. Okay, here we go. So we got Skywalker, John Skywalker with staunch modifier. It's kind of a nerfed, I think, stat for retribution, isn't it? So here, what I'll do, I'll put Padme, I'll put Ki-Adi-Mundi, Commander Ahsoka Tano, John Skywalker. All 3 of these guys can apply armor shred. Then I'm also throwing in R2 for the smoke screen, so we can start working towards, you know, that stealth feat at the same time as well. Now for this one, I didn't remote anybody except R2. These are just the mods I have on these guys at all times, because, you know, they're solid characters, and, you know, we do use them a lot, so they would probably have some good mods on them anyways. So not much remoting needed, I think, for this one. Jan Skywalker, just having more like that. Obviously, if you don't have Cam or Commander Ahsoka Tano, you can just put in some other characters. You can put in Gideon, he can apply armor shred. Sabine can do armor shred. Zalbar as well, so lots of options here. But I've got these guys available, so why not put them to some good use here. Let's swap turn meter now. There with Padme. There you go, double tapping everybody. Got him down already, because remember, Padme is support, so she's hitting very hard. So in one way, this battle will be over too quickly, so I won't have a chance to apply, I think, more than 2 armor shreds in this one. Because obviously Ahsoka, for armor shred, she needs that 8 cooldown, reduce it quickly, so she can actually get it. Whereas Cam, at least Cam and Gaz, they can obviously apply armor shreds whenever they do get a turn. Go after an Echo first. He's got an AoE. Yep, there he goes. Okay, here comes Gaz, throwing an AoE down on us. Alright, so here you go. Armor shred, perfect. So we applied first armor shred, and here comes the second one as well. And down goes their Gaz in a moment. Yep. Okay, here we go. Going after Rex. Padme hitting for 290k. Wow. That is just joy to watch here. Can't take him out. And R2, his support as well, so his basic as well will do a lot of damage. But there we go. Unfortunately, cooldown increasing from gas before. I was not able now to get another armor shred, maybe with Ahsoka. Definitely doing way too much damage there. But at least, hey, we got a flawless win versus gas, so I'm not going to complain there. A couple of more armor shreds. We got stealth 4 times there at the same time. So, you know, it's one of the teams kind of we can put together there to put to good use. So at this point, before we continue to the next battle, that's where I'm at. Got Terran armor shreds, 4 flawless victories, and again stealth 8 times already. So that's all done in 4 battles alone. So you can see all these feats will be done really easily with various teams that I'm showing you here. The only one that probably will take more time is the Nightsisters one. So going up against another over-prepared squad here. So again, kind of a mishmash team of armor shredders here. Bringing in Rey so she can keep them alive, because my Sabine, as you've seen there, she's only gear 8. So Sabine's got an armor shred. Zalbar, he's got an armor shred as well. And then we can also bring Armorer. She's got an armor shred as well. And then again R2 for the smoke screens. Again, hopefully we can throw out here a few armor shreds and 1, maybe 2 smoke screen. I'm not sure we'll be able to get there or not, because I think smoke screen is on a cooldown of 5. So, you know, getting 2 is not always very easy. Again, dinner mode, these guys are all except I think R2 there again added more speed on him. Everybody else, they're just mods I have on these guys at all times. So again, another team that does need a whole lot of remodding if you have Rey, because she just keeps everybody alive. Alright, hopping the battle now versus Mon Mothma team, you know, the Terminator trained Mon Mothma team. Go. So here comes that disc. Even though Rey uses lifeblood and she uses basic ability because of the disc that I showed you earlier, that you get bonus at another attack. There you go. Armor shred number 1 applied. Armor got her first armor shred out. Now they keep attacking. We're gonna use smoke screen here. Again, just that you know, we get 4 guys in stealth. Zalbar is taunting, so might as well let him be exposed. And then you can put lifeblood on him, obviously that he can survive. Mine's only gear 12, so... But even at lower gear, you know, lifeblood will protect him. There you go, another armor shred here. Got already 2. I'm just gonna use basic here. Don't wanna do the AoE to do too much damage to everybody. Now let's put some Beskar over on Zalbar, because he's there taunting, so just make sure we don't lose him, because remember, we do want flawless victory here. We go. Do you know what? I'm just going to whirlwind there Pathfinder, because he has this whole revive mechanic, so I don't want to worry about him here constantly doing that. And I'm just speeding up the footage here because these guys, they're taking a lot of turns. But if you've seen everybody kind of applying armor shred, I think we'll get a couple of more here before the battle ends. I'm just trying to here stall. There we go. Armor with her second armor shred. Alright, unfortunately there. Took them guys out. There we go, Sabine throwing another armor shred out. So I think I got 5 in total in this battle. And I even got a second smoke screen. Perfect. So got what, 5 armor shreds and 8 times gain stealth. So I think it was pretty good here versus this Mon Mothma team. Alright, there we go. And this actually completed the armor shred at this point for me. Because I did a couple more battles between, you know, last feat progress update and this one. So you can see, armor shred, got it done before the end of sector, no issues. Up next we've got here Bad Batch. Luckily they're not over prepared, so we should be able to handle these. Again, bringing in Rey so she can keep guys alive a little bit. Well, only Han really, because Boba there is dark side, as well as Django. But again, I need more stealth, so I'm just bringing R2 again for the smoke screen. And remember, we have that global feed with Boba and Han in the team, and then as well where Boba and Django have to defeat enemies. So hopefully the idea here is that basically Django and Boba will try to time hates that they take enemies out. So I get that feed done. I'll be getting another global feed done with Han and Boba in there, and maybe get 1 or maybe even 2 smoke screens out there, so I can get the stealth feed done as well before I reach the end of the sector. Again, you know, I did have to a little bit put better mods on these guys, so I'm showing you just to make sure, you know, we are going now versus over prepared squad after all. All right, let's hop into battle now. Here comes the Bad Batch. Let's go first and stun Echo, because he's got that, you know, nasty healing immunity days AoE that can't be resisted. Just, I guess, put some lifeblood over here. Smoke screen. Let's leave Rey out in the open. She's a galactic legend. She can take it. There you go. Han keeps attacking like he's got the rebel modifier. There you go. Django as well, attacking twice. So yeah, this disc by far is my favorite new disc of this Conquest so far, because you know, getting an extra attack for everybody is huge, especially when you don't have the whole stacking offense discs available. Well, at least I haven't seen them yet. So you can see, pretty straightforward battle. Probably, you know, if you would want to stall this out, you would have to remove those discs that do extra damage and extra attacks, but I don't want to waste energy with equipping and unequipping discs here. And there you go, Boba got another kill there. So pretty good progress here towards kind of feats that I still need to take care of. Alright, let's move on to the next battle here in this video. So there you go, got still need actually stealth needs the most here attention really here, I would say. So let's go ahead and see if we can work on stealth now for the next couple of battles, make some good progress. Now here you can combine your Nightsister with the stealth feat, because obviously we do have these feats where you have to do 14 battles, so obviously make sure you do at least couple battles with Nightsisters every day, if not more. And then that you can use Acolyte, because you know, Acolyte she'll keep regaining stealth. Spirit, she won't do that for you, so definitely use Acolyte as the 5th Nightsister, so you can at the same time work on Nightsisters as well as stealth feat. And yeah, with Zealous Ambition, you'll see Talzin, Daka and Asajj, they'll be doing some big hits. Again, I remodded my Nightsister just to make sure they do survive. I think the only one had original mods are Daka and Zombie. We go. So there we go. We got stealth number 1 there with Acolyte. Perfect. See, they're just disappearing Bad Batch left and right. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Basic. Wow. It's so nice that they finally fixed the Zealous Ambition disc. I really missed the damage output from it in previous Conquest. Alright, that's fine. Nightsisters can revive. We can take a few hits. Not an issue. Here comes a big AoE from Talzin. There we go. Alright, of course we've got no stacking damage at the moment. At least I don't. But, you know, we'll burn through these guys. This is no issues at all. There we go. Daka again. See everybody attacking twice. It's huge. This should take care. Oh, 150k from Talzin. Haha. Ah, yes, I did miss the Zealous Ambition days. There you go. Acolyte keeps regaining stealth whenever she uses her basic. So you know, we got the stealth. We'll have a look how many times I gained stealth. I think I was on 20 before this one, right? So let's have a look at the status now. So I'm on 28. There you go. Acolyte gained stealth 8 times in total. It didn't seem like that many, but hey, I'll take it. So almost halfway through that stealth one. So here's another stealth team that you can use. Using General Grievous here with the droids. Magna Guard obviously will put everybody in the stealth except himself there, and Spy himself puts him in stealth as well. So hopefully again we can get you know, as well Spy regaining that stealth a few times. So here I actually didn't remote any of these guys. They are just what they are. I mean, Ewoks will probably get a jump start on you, but once you wake up and you start applying target log, removing turn meter from them, you should be good to go. Obviously the only issue there, log Rey applying days on your guys, that could be a little bit of an inconvenience, but then Magna Guard with his AoE can dispel all of those anyway, and then you can get rolling, and you know, you should finish off these Ewoks in no time, I hope. They do have 3PO, so the whole confusion mechanics there could cause a little bit of trouble, but there we go. Let's just go ahead, do an AoE. Here comes the days. Okay, here we go. Alright, do an AoE, get some target logs going. I'm going after Log Rey first, because you know, he'll be annoying with his foresight and days and everything. So just try and take him out as fast as you can. Boom, there he goes, perfect. And now there's no Ewok Elder. We don't have to worry about revives here. So now we can just take our time and just try to get Spy get a few more turns so he can regain stealth a few times also. Okay, we go. Yeah. Just do a basic on Paplu. There we go. Again, double tapping there with Spy, which I think means that he will gain stealth twice. So definitely plays this nicely in combination with the disc, where you get bonus attack for each unit. It's huge. Okay, yep, perfect. There, applying on Magna Guard, stun. There we go, double tap from everybody. 1 hit, 2 hit, almost got him. I think that should finish the Ewoks. There we go. So another kind of team there that can get you, flawless victory and stealth a few times. There we go. So far so good. So we are almost at the mini boss battle here. So you can see, I can't remember actually. Was I on 28? So I think my spy there gained stealth 9 times. So again, definitely spy, is another one of those characters that can get you stealth quite a few times. And that's why I'm bringing here in Geos, but I'm not bringing in a full Geos squad, because even when I put like my best speed set on Geobrood, he was not faster than Bad Batch Echo, and that was not even an over-prepared Bad Batch squad, just a standard Bad Batch squad. So that's why I'm bringing in Han, so he can stun Echo, so he doesn't apply daze on my Geos, and my Geos can go, start doing what Geos do without worrying about being dazed. And then hopefully we can get some attacks there from Spy. Worth a note here that Geobrood, his support, so obviously he'll be doing some big hits as well from Zealous Ambition. Same goes for Poggle, his support as well. And the other guys are either attackers or tank, so they won't benefit from extra damage. There you go, you want to stun Echo first now. Let's get the Tonto Wrecker. Look at all these assists and extra attacks. I love it. Alright, who do we go on next? Oh, try to get Wrecker out. Barely a scratch. Alright, perfect. There goes Wrecker. Let's go after Tech, because he's got an area as well. Get him out. So you can see no issues here really. Burning through these guys. Thanks to the Zealous Ambition disc. We're doing some good hits here. Okay, trying to delay, see if Spy can get another hit. I hope he did regain their stealth as well. So there you go. I said, I would have used a full Geo squad, but versus Bad Batch Echo, I tried. He just got dazed on me, and I wasn't able to get started at all. So you go. Or now we'll do 51. So again, maybe one more battle and stealth feat should be done as well. So the only one really, in the end, still to look out for is the Nightsister one. That I will have to come back and do again. But you've seen I was actually able now at the end of Sector 2, I played through all the nodes, all of the boss battles as well. I was actually able to get 5 Nightsisters battles done with that Nightsister team that I showed you through various their nodes. So even Nightsisters at 60% stamina, they were still getting the job done, just thanks to that Vitality disc as well as Zealous Ambition disc. Because all those Nightsisters are kind of support and healers, so they can do big hits, and at the same time, I completed the stealth feat quite easily. I showed you a few teams with armor shreds. Again, that was quite easy, and obviously flawless victory, winning without losing a unit, wasn't too much of an issue at all here for me in Sector 2. So I'll just have to come back, do the Nightsister feats. Maybe I'll just do 2, maybe 3 Nightsister battles a day. I'll see how things go. So these are the data discs I ended up with. Not much has changed from beginning really. Still rocking the Decelerator, Caustic Emissions, Perseverance. Okay, I have to remember this one. So Perseverance, that's the disc really that makes a huge difference here, because if your character can attack twice on every turn is huge. I'm getting some extra there, Vitality, Power, Zealous Ambition. So pretty much I ended up with the same disc I have started with. So I didn't really find anything game changing that I would have totally changed my set to go through Sector 2 or then following Sector 3. Let's have a look as well at the global feats, the progress. So there you go, after Sector 2, I'm pretty much halfway through the Grand Victory, almost halfway through the Boba and Fennec their feat. Boba and Han feat as well, doing good progress there. Same thing, for example, with Boba and Jango Fett kills there, almost third way through. So the only 2 that are kind of on the edge are the Bounty Hunters and Smuggler feats. So these are the only 2 there that are kind of on the edge. But once, for example, both Boba and Han feat is done, and then as well Boba and Fennec feats are done, then I won't need to use my Bounty Hunters and Han as much, and then in the last few days I'll be able to more focus on the actual bounty hunters and smuggler feeds. So the moment I can squeeze out 2, maybe 3 a day, but then I'll be able to comfortably do 4 if I like do 2 in the morning, wait for stamina to refill, and then 2 in the evening. So it shouldn't be an issue at all again to get this done. I was a little bit worried, especially for the bounty hunter feed, but you know, so far in first 2 sectors, to be honest, no issues at all with the teams and the mods that I've shown you here, both in, you know, previous sector 1 video and in this one. So far I'm really having fun. To be honest, it does feel a lot less grindy, at least personally for me, than the previous Conquest was. I was a little bit concerned with these 40 bounty hunter you know, battles, 40 smugglers battles, but because these battles are kind of spread out through all the 5 sectors, it just doesn't feel as grindy as before, where you have so many in each sector. But we'll see. Maybe just feels a fresh new experience. Maybe by the time, you know, Conquest 11 and 12 comes, we'll be over like, oh my god, it's too much. But for now, I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you find this video useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.